So I've got with me two business class laptops with me here today. So the big one, this is Lenovo ThinkPad Z16 and the small one is Z13, and we are going to take a look at them. Now what separates these business class laptops from your typical consumer grade laptops is their top tier build quality and robust hardware security features. Both these laptops are using a special type of AMD processor called AMD Ryzen 7 Pro 6850U and H. Now these processors enable real-time encryption of system memory. This safeguards your valuable data from getting compromised if the laptop is stolen or if it's lost. They use secure boot to fight against firmware vulnerabilities, shield the operating system from malicious attacks, and prevent unauthorized access to your user data. Now both these laptops, they are using something called Microsoft Pluton Security Engine, and this engine provides chip to cloud security. This hardens Windows 11 operating system and it provides continuous protection to your user identity, your user data, as well as all the apps. By the way guys, Intel already has something similar. You must have heard of Intel vPro platform, and the vPro platform also offers similar things. But now AMD has decided to get into this space, and I think that's a great news because it brings more choice to customers, and competition is something which is always good for all of us. So the base model of Z13, this starts at around $1,350. While the bigger brother, the Z16, this one starts at $1,650. For accurate pricing, please check out the links that I have put in the video description below. These are country specific links and include seasonal discount coupons. Now both ThinkPad Z13 and Z16 offer a premium all metal build quality that feels very solid and robust. There is no flexing, bending or creaking when using either of these two laptops. I love their new hinges. These hinges get almost completely hidden when you open the laptop, giving it a very futuristic look. They provide just the right amount of stiffness to open the laptop with one finger while still preventing the screen from wobbling when typing vigorously. Now let's talk about the touchpad. So you're getting a completely redesigned glass touchpad that does not move when you click. This is because it is using a haptic engine to simulate clicking. This is the same exact mechanism that Apple employs in their M2 MacBook Pros. And if you have never used this type of touchpad, it will definitely take some time getting used to. Since the left and the right clicks are simulated by the haptic engine, it does not matter where you click on the touchpad. Conventional touchpads tend to deliver optimal clicking experience around their edges and corners. But this touchpad delivers a uniform clicking experience regardless of where you click on the touchpad. By the way, old school ThinkPad users will still appreciate this red track point, or what I like to call a nipple. It allows you to control the cursor right from the keyboard without moving your fingers. This is definitely a feature meant for power users, and if you happen to be one of them, you will love it. You can also invoke the communication quick menu by double tapping on the track point. This menu is fully user customizable and I love it. I think these customizable features are what separates high-end Windows PCs from Macs. On Apple's hardware, it is either their way or the highway, and I'm not a fan of that philosophy. But on Windows PCs, especially these premium business class laptops, you have a lot of options, a lot of customizations, and that's why I love these laptops. Now regarding the keyboard, you are getting a two-stage backlit enabled keyboard with large keycaps. The key travel distance is around 1.35 millimeter, and you get springy tactile feedback, resulting in a very comfortable typing experience. Historically, ThinkPads have always offered the best keyboard, and both Z13 and Z16 continue that tradition. I'm actually very impressed with the keyboard on the smaller ThinkPad Z13. It's the only laptop in its size that comes with a full-sized keyboards. So if you're looking for a 13-inch laptop with best-in-class keyboard, ThinkPad Z13 should be on the top of your list. Regarding CPU performance, both AMD Ryzen 7 Pro 6850U and 6850H processor, they deliver very good performance. ThinkPad Z16 is using the H SKU of this CPU, and this CPU runs at a slightly higher base clock frequency and it consumes more power, but the end result is that you get better single and multi-core performance. Both Z13 and Z16 laptops come with 16 GB of LPDDR5 RAM that is clocked at 6400 MHz. Unfortunately, the RAM is soldered to the motherboard, so there is no upgrade path. But Lenovo does offer a 32 GB model for both ThinkPad Z16 and Z13. Regarding battery life, ThinkPad Z13 comes with a 51.5 Wh battery, which delivers around 9 hours of battery life in typical day-to-day use. ThinkPad Z16 on the other hand comes with a much larger 72 Wh battery, and this laptop will give you around 12 hours hours of battery life. Now let's quickly talk about the display quality on these laptops. So my ThinkPad Z13 is rocking a 1080p Full HD touchscreen display that is glossy in nature, and it delivers vibrant punchy colors and around 400 nits of peak brightness. ThinkPad Z16 on the other hand uses a non-touch anti-glare Full HD screen. This screen is better suited for working in bright lit rooms because it does a very good job of avoiding glares and reflections. Now you do have the option of upgrading the display. You can go up to 2880 by 1800 resolution in the ThinkPad Z13 model, and you can go up to 3840 by 2400 in the ThinkPad Z16 model. But unfortunately both these models are going to cost you an arm and a leg. They are very expensive, so I'm not going to recommend it. Overall, ThinkPad Z13 and Z16 are very impressive business laptops, but they don't support an active stylus pen and they cannot be used in tablet mode. If you want that, consider getting a 2-in-1 convertible laptop. Check out this video over here where I have listed the best 2-in-1 laptops that you can buy right now. So go ahead and watch that video, and I will see you guys over there. Bye.